Hello Virgos, and welcome to your October reading. So I meditated on your energy, and these are the cards that Spirit wanted me to talk to you about. But before that, I just want to say that this month is a special month because we have two full moons, one on the 1st and one on the 31st. The first one is a full moon in Aries, all about our self, our identity. Aries rules the first house of self, the I am. And the last full moon of the month, on the 31st, will be in Taurus, the second house ruler. And it is all about our value, what we possess, but also our own value of ourself. A bit like how we manage in this material world. So here, and we will have a new moon in a Libra in the middle. So bringing balance into this situation. So first card that came out is the High Priestess. So for you, my Virgos, right away when we have the High Priestess, we're talking about soul lesson, soul knowledge, the wisdom, the cosmic intelligence that is written within us, but not outside of us. So we have access to it in silence. Everything that rules the moon. After that, the moon with the 8 of Wands. So 8 of Wands, the arrows of love. So that means our actions out there. But with the moon, here, these would be unconscious actions. Actions that we are not conscious of, done around us, from us, etc. And then I have the Hangman telling me that this situation, maybe for a while things haven't progressed, or that you felt like you were on a pause in your life, but the purpose of it was for you to be conscious of this. Conscious of the moves that come from your subconscious and your unconscious. To have that clarity and that illumination. The moon is always a quest. A quest to go within and to allow us to transform, to get rid of what is not needed, to notice the difference between our intuition and our instinct, and so on. It's a rite of passage. So, under our High Priestess here, I have the 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. And these are like two different energy. One is I put a lot of efforts, but I don't see any fruits. I go to work every day, I pay the bills, but when it comes to actually receiving, apart from my pay, I'm not receiving much. And in the 6 of Pentacles, where this is when I am in the flow of giving and receiving, where I give only from my overflow. I am not sacrificing anything. And I am receiving with happiness, no expectations from the people around me, from my bosses, my clients, my friends, my lovers, and so on. My lover, I should say. Sorry. And then under this, I have the 2 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. 2 of Swords. What is your reality, Virgo, in between those two? That is what your soul is asking. What is my truth? What is my reality? And when I'm going to get it, I'm going to take it and move forward with it. Because right now, probably your movement is obstructed by the fact that you're holding those two realities within you. Under the moon here, we have the 6 of Cups. So that means we're not only talking financially, we're also talking emotionally. how much time people are investing in you. How much love are you allowing to receive and giving fearlessly, unconditionally, like those two children here, with white flowers growing, pure. And here in the bottom, I have Chariot and the Pope. And these two are about spiritual growth, discernment of intelligence into our lives, the harmony of our unconscious and our conscious so that they can move into one direction. Under the Hangman, that is hanging everything right now until you see and you look at your situation from the perspective and looking at the invisible part of your life. Not the efforts you make, not everything you did. I did this, this, and this, how come I don't get that? But from the high priestess point of view, high priestess, high priest. From the invisible side, that's when justice will be able to come in, because you're going to get the clarity on what was happening under the moon. And the Queen of Cups here, enhancing and opening up your heart chakra so that you can start receiving more. And that is going to be shown in the mirrors in your life, in your lovers, okay? Your friends, family, people around you, people that you love and that love you back. All right, let's clarify this for Virgos. I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Virgo for the month of October. Okay, the High Priestess, La Papesse. Why is the High Priestess there? What does she want to talk about, Spirit? Five of Swords, Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck we have, there you are, the Hermit. So, Six of Wands is the acknowledgement of oneself. Not having to prove anything to anybody else. We're back from war and we don't have to be right anymore. Especially with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, it's always between, do you prefer being happy or being right? When we're dealing with people, we are confronted with that all the time. Well, the ball is in his court. I'm not compromising. I'm not, I am right. I have the arguments for, and even if I suffer, I know they suffer even more. Some people, you can receive that, or you can work on that unconsciously, okay? But what your spirit, what your soul is trying to tell you is that you don't have to be right. You just have to know yourself, not having anything to prove. Bring your willpower into your heart chakra, and that is going to be rebalanced. To go inside and listen to the truth of this. In the story, the hermit went to see the high priestess and found the truth of his soul. And so this is a bit what they want you to go and see, so that you can understand the moves that are made, maybe by the people around you, to you, so that you can understand that unconscious part. Okay? Let's look at that Eight of Wands. and the sun. And the moon, sorry. 8 of Wands and the moon. So, okay. We have the moon. And we have the Knight of Wands. So, Knight of Wands is, in that case, Knight of Wands and moon is a reaction. All of a sudden, I'm reacting. There's something in the moon, we don't have any information. We don't have all the information. There's something out there, and I'm reacting. And that's here. That's why your soul is like, what is your truth? Before reacting, what is your truth? Or this, of course, you can either live it yourself or having it done to you. But it still represents a mirror in your life. Okay? We're talking about the mirrors in your life. So that is the thing to analyze here. And I have the Lovers here. And the Lovers is that capacity to make a choice, to elevate ourselves, to gather the two parts of us, our masculine and our feminine, the invisible and the visible, into one inspired union to rise ourselves. Let's see. Love the Hangman here. What is that enlightenment? So some of you might deal with unconscious behaviors, okay, of people that feel the need to win because they don't self-acknowledge themselves enough. And you need to rise above it. I have the Page of Wands, the Sun, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So what you need to look at from a different angle so that you can be in your power here. It's all about Nine of Cups, being fulfilled yourself. Knight of Cups, bringing your heart out there with joy and clarity. This is who I am, and I am in that integrity, and this is how I am moving about. Page of Wands. That reminds me of a story where at one point my daughter on a birthday did not receive a gift from her father, and then it was her father's birthday, and she was like, well, I'm not giving him a gift because he didn't give me one. And I told her, who are you? Are you somebody that is filled with love because you love your father? And it is that love that through the joy of giving with no expectation that you would give? Or are you going to react and make him pay for how he made you feel? Do you want to win or do you want to be happy? Who are you? You're somebody generous, filled in abundance, that wants to give? Then give with joy, because this is who you are. So it's a bit something like that. Here, let's look at that Six of Pentacles, which is giving and receiving. And that doesn't have to be a thing about gifts or whatever, just like the balancing of what others give us and what we receive and give in return. Let's look at that Six of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. The difference between not receiving anything and doing a lot of efforts there, waiting, and actually receiving. Well, there's our Hangman. That's what you need to look at from a different angle. Get the clarity of its Ace of Cup and Ace of Sword. Get the clarity of it so that balance can come back into your life. And our Queen of Cups here, enhance your self-love so you can be in that is me. I am allowing more for me, and I am walking with my heart. That is my reality. Queen of Pentacle, that is my value. Let's look at that choice here, and it's obvious. Whoops. Well, look, let's look at that choice. Two of Wands and the World. The choice to leave that pattern behind. And like I was saying, either we do it or it has been done to us, consciously or unconsciously. Like the story I tell about my daughter, that was all conscious. But we can do things unconsciously also without knowing it. So, end of that cycle. Consciously taking a new path. That's why that new path here, you have the Page of Wands is holding one wand, is going to be a path where everything is clear and that we are ourselves fulfilled. And therefore we can start making moves. This is going to be finished. Okay, that cycle of feeling betrayed by others and feeling screwed, and here remaining in a hurtful position for nothing. Okay, finishing. That is not your reality. You're going to make a new choice inspired by your soul. Here, Six of Cups. Justice, justice, King of Swords. This is going to be your discernment, your clarity. Discernment, clarity of operating with the open heart chakra. And this is what is going to bring justice into your life. Let's look at the Pope and the Chariot. This is part of your spiritual growth here, Virgo. Ace of Wands. Yes. Two of Cups when it comes to the mirrors in your life. And here is the Chariot, to be able to align the unconscious and the conscious. Look, when somebody is acting from their unconscious, you don't have to react to it, but rise above it with clarity. And that is going to be your new way, so that you can start receiving. Let's look at justice. And that is the balance that the universe wants to bring to you. Ooh, okay. Two of Swords. Our Two of Swords here. Here, Justice, she has one sword. And it is going to be a sword that is aligned with your soul, with your true self, High Priestess, with your stars, so that you can start receiving from life also. Queen of Cups. Woo! But yeah, receiving from life. Nice Ace of Pentacle. A brand new seed. And here, joy and fulfillment. Yeah. Because here, Queen of Swords and Nine of Swords, they were like this. But that tells me that what justice is bringing, you're going to have a brand new perspective on everything that brought you anxiety and all of that. Because in a way, you're going to heal by letting go of the situations where you felt somebody maybe one up on you or whatever, and you are just going to go into your heart chakra and rise above it. Understand the whole perspective of unconscious moves, reactions, and therefore bring back balance into your life and joy with the people around you. So Virgo, this is your reading. A new perspective on the other, because you're going to choose what is your truth. And that's going to change the vibration of the people around you also at the same time. Okay, bringing you maybe a new kind of crowd. And even changing the one you're with also, because you're going to change the dynamic of it. So on this, my beautiful Virgos, I'm going to tell you thank you for sharing, watching, subscribing to the channel to help it grow. If you want a private reading, the description is below right there. There's an email to write to me. Thank you for the ones of you that gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and full moons this month, I'm going to do a little ceremony to give you back. And for the rest of this month and 2020, that is filled with challenges, I am sending you all my love and light. Happy Shaman Halloween. And remember that you are the one that is holding the light in your life. Namaste. See you next month.